I work with the Dyscalculia network, so I thought I would just explain a little bit more about my relationship with dyscalculia, because for me, the reason I came to even know what the word meant is because two of my children have dyscalculia. So for them, maths is more challenging. When we initially got their diagnosis, they're both around the same kind of age as when they're about 7 or 8. And so the coping mechanisms they'd used up to that point weren't working anymore. And I think the school, on the one hand, really supportive and certainly reassured me that there would be help out there, and that, they understood about what dyscalculia needed. However, I think the resources sometimes were a bit lacking, and certainly in terms of teacher time. So I did what I was lucky enough to be able to do, which is to find help. So I reached out to tutors for both the boys that needed it, and it really changed my relationship with maths when it came to them for the better, because it gave me that support too. I realised very early on I wasn't capable of teaching maths in the way that my kids needed. So finding specialist help was it just changed everything. It took the stress out of it, took the panic out of it, kept things calm, kept them feeling good. So anytime they had homework, I could just say, right, you can get that done with your tutor, and I can keep an eye on things. And the tutor and the school communicated with each other, so everybody was getting support. I know not everybody is lucky enough to be able to do that. So I do think, each school has got different Senko departments. Each Senko department's got different bits of, areas of expertise. One of my kids' schools, they hadn't even started learning about dyscalculia yet in their Senko. Another one, absolutely brilliant, just really able to give a lot of help. So it's definitely not one size fits all. So I think when you communicate with the school, that's really important. And if you can get a tutor, even if it's only a couple of sessions, for me, it just helped me just feel less alone in it, actually. And also mainly my kid feel less alone in it too. And yeah, just took the stress out of it. My top tips for other parents or carers who have kids who are going through those challenges with maths would just be, well, you've kind of already done it, really. You found the Dyscalculia network, and I think for me, a lot of it was just recognizing what dyscalculia meant, how it manifested, how it felt for my kid, trying to, get as much information like that and be able to empathize, but also just know you're not on your own, and find good advice, good support, good help for what's around. There's definitely a lot of resources out there. So, everybody's got their own relationship with it. But for me, I just felt like I wanted to keep my kids' morale intact, keep them heading through school. My children are not likely to need maths as part of what they do professionally when they get older. Certainly that's what they're talking about right now. So it was more about making sure that they got what they needed so that they could just go to the next bit of their education, get through GCSEs, basically. I think that's what it boils down to. So yeah, I'd say help is out there. Well done for finding the Dyscalculia network. Hopefully your school will give you good support. But if that isn't there and you're able to, then there are some amazing tutors out there, honestly. And when you find the right one, they're just worth their weight in gold. They really, really help. So yeah, good luck with it all, but definitely not on your own, and you can get lots of advice through the Dyscalculia network. So you're in the right place.